Good morning, everyone. It's Gal. We are playing some more This Way Madness Lies, the new JRPG from Zeboyd Games that mixes Shakespeare and magical girls. We are on kind of chapter 2-ish in The Winter's Tale, and we have just defeated a foul monster and are heading back to town to see if we can, because we feel like something is wrong. If you missed last time, first of all, shame on you. Just go watch it first, because these are in order. You're gonna be missing stuff. But basically, Miranda was forced into our party, which I was not a fan of because she has a bunch of random and kind of chaotic effects. Beatrice, I'm also not loving currently. She doesn't have a lot of actual damage effects, but her poison effect is very good. Paulina, still a decent healer, but she doesn't have a ton of damaging attacks. And Imogen is kind of our most reliable character right now, but all she's got that's reliable is Scepter Explosion. So, that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm looking forward to seeing how these kind of interchange as we go further. You see townsfolk pursued by demonic bears. The entire town is under attack. Where one foe fell, a dozen arise. Sense a terrible power at the gates of the palace. The monster we crushed in the cave has a mate. Can't be happy with us. We can destroy this whole town. That must be the source of the corruption. Gotta get rid of it ASAP. Okay. So we're gonna toss some poison out. Poison seems to be very effective. The big downside with it is that it doesn't, you can't kill enemies with it. You can take them down to 1 hit point, but you have to hit them to finish it off. And since a lot of our enemies don't have since a lot of the enemies we're fighting, since a lot of our allies, rather, don't actually have attack skills, or only have 1 attack skill, it's been making it a little bit troublesome in that regard.
Here you go.
Let's go ahead and stun these guys. Let's go ahead and reboot her skills. That was a really low roll on her damage. Let's go ahead and take out the Jon Snowman. Finish that guy off. And she's still 1 away from Piper. Let's go ahead and get poison up on the last guy. Paradigm shift and get her heal. Let's do a yin yang over here. Should do a lot of damage. I think the biggest problem I'm running into right now is actually just the fact that we don't have AoEs. The fourth party member that I had wanted to bring before the game kind of foisted this party on me was is like our primary mage character, who is lots of AoEs, because I feel like that would be a really good mix with the rest of the characters we have along with us. I don't feel like we have... I don't think we have another revive ability. So I think she's just down for the rest of this fight. Huh. So I'm not 100% sure how that unstoppable works. She just went down to negative hit points, but then got back up from the regen. Maybe it gives you like a turn to get their healing or to give them healing or something. It's the first time we've actually triggered unstoppable. Image and learn Tiara Toss and Inspiring. Genki. Oh, thank God. Genki, damage plus first poisoned enemy. Okay. That makes her significantly better to me. I think we actually start this off with a stun. Fire damage on that guy, just because it's pretty much guaranteed to kill. Hmm. Let's toss a charm over here. Perfect. Finished himself off. I guess we just hit them as hard as we can, which isn't super hard, but with that vulnerable, it should go pretty quick. Okay. I mean, I guess it looks like we can get right up to it, so let's try it. There it is! Why do they always have to be so big? I am Ingenue Citrine. In the name of the cosmos, I'll punish you. You're barely worth our time. I am Ingenue Amethyst. Time is nigh to take the stage. I am Ingenue Aquamarine. I am Ingenue Garnet, and we are the Stratford-upon-Avon High Drama Society. It's time to close the curtain on this foul beast. You're slipping. Yeah, using the same taunt 2 times in a row? Why don't you try to come up with clever sayings while fighting off nightmares? Sounds easy. We're the magic girls, and we're here to magic you into oblivion. Never mind, use whatever quips you want. The nightmare beast is impatient and attacks. That feels right. Okay, so we are going to start off with I think Profane Fellow. Get that resistance down. We're going to get Poison going right away. Ursa Thulu. Bear from beyond the stars and from beyond time. Very nice. Oh, and what was it weak against? Nothing. Awesome. Okay. Okay, poison on everybody, so we'll need to cure that at some point, but I'm not super worried about it right now. I think we get a regen up. Eye of Newt to get the poison up. And I guess that was a really terrible roll. Okay, awesome. Okay, she doesn't have any cure effects. Let's try this quick just to see if we can buy ourselves a turn, I guess. Let's just disarm. Keep those stat specs going. Let's get her healed up and unstoppable. I'm not sure if that does anything, but let's try it. Then let's just do a full party heal. We've only taken a couple thousand hit points off. It's got a long way to go. Let's do this Tiara Toss just to get some more damage going. That was a stun. That's unfortunate. I think we're gonna do weaken. Let's toss another random ailment. Power plus. Let's get those abilities recharged. Let's just go ahead and have her start attacking, since she can attack. I don't have a problem with using rest here. I feel like that's probably a good call. Let's see if we can get a stun off, I guess. I'm not expecting it, but we can try. Perfect. Hyper extra turn and heal Imogen. Smash. There we go. All enemies defeated. Look, the other monsters are disappearing. Take out the boss and the minions scatter. In my D&D games, we call that a load-bearing boss. Look at the statue. The statue of Antigonus has become Antigonus himself. My gratitude overfloweth for the assistance you have provided. I mean, that one's pretty obvious. Again, they just added kind of the F. Anytime, brave warriors, let the town itself ring out in praise for your glorious deeds. You done good, kids. That one's much better. I can feel the pull of the dimensional portal. It's time for us to leave. Bye. Thank you, Paulina, for all your help. May our journey home be swift and uneventful. There was another Paulina in the other world? Weird. Was she identical like the other Imogen? She was ever so slightly more Shakespearean. That's about it. Her stats and skill set in a magical girl form seem to be the same as well. I mean, yeah. I wish I could have met her. I would be completely freaked out if I met someone who looked just like me. It seems unlikely that someone who looks exactly the same as one of us would just randomly appear. Maybe it's a slightly altered version of our reality. Same people, but different worlds. Possibly, but I feel like there's more than that. Like our reality is directly influencing the other worlds? Exactly. Think about it. Characters that looked exactly the same as us, worlds based on the plays in our world. There's a connection, I'm sure of it. I bet we'll figure it out if we keep on going on these missions. Sometimes you just have to be patient and the solution presents itself to you. Please focus, people. What about our next play? Does the Tempest sound good to everyone? Oh, that one has a magic island, right? That's the one. I have some great ideas for shipwreck special effects. And I get to play the ingenue since she has the same name as me. Are you sure you're up for it? More importantly, are you sure we're up for that? You can count on me. I'm going to act this role like no one else ever could. That's for sure. Imogen's phone starts to ring. Hey, the pet shop is doing a big sale today. Want to come? Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a pet. Oh, they're all so cute. I want to take them all home. And they're all so exotic. I didn't even know that unicorns were real. They're indigenous to the city. Is it okay with your parents if you buy a pet? My parents, I don't live with them, so they don't care. You live all alone? I didn't know that. They wanted me to get a good education, so they helped me enroll in Stratford-upon-Avon High. and rented a house for me to stay in. Don't you miss them? Yeah, but it's nice to have some more freedom. So what pet should I buy, dear thespian? Okay, we have a wolf, a dragon, or Nico dragon, sorry, a unicorn, or a goldfish. I have to go with the goldfish, just because it is the only normal thing and it amuses me. I'm going to get a goldfish! All of these amazing animals, and you're going to pick a goldfish? What's wrong with you? What are you talking about? Goldfish are the best. They're cute and tiny, and they require next to no work on my part. Absolutely the best pet. Good morning, class. It's nice to see you all here. I'm the trigonometry teacher, Mrs. Sycorax. I'm filling in today for your English teacher, Mrs. Lofgren. Her precious pet zebra cobra has escaped, and she is deeply distraught, as are her neighbors, so she took a personal day to look for it. Our thoughts are with her and her little Zebby during this trying time. Now, today we shall be discussing As You Like It. Rosalind and Celia were wearing disguises as they left the court. Why? Yes, Paulina. They wanted to travel undetected out of the court and through the forest. Spoken like a true friend of the bard. They wore disguises because they didn't want anyone to know who they were or where they were going. I wonder what kind of disguises they wore. Next question. When Shakespeare uses the phrase, poor dappled fools, to what was he referring? Please enlighten us, Imogen. Okay. Poor dappled fools. I don't, once again, do not know this one. Completely right. That's kind of my thought. Deer are like speckled, dappled. One moment. I see, that's too bad. Well, it couldn't have been worse. We just received information that Zebby the snake has been captured with only minimal casualties. Mrs. Lofgren will be unable to join us tomorrow since she needs to take Zebby to the vet, so it'll be nice if whoever shows up in her place. Okay. And this feels like a good spot. I'm gonna do a quick check here. Party. Rosalind. Neutralize. And we've got Train, +1 hyper reusable for Viola. That makes Viola really a lot better. Disarm is more powerful because she is resourceful. Go into hyper when desperate. And regenerate each page turn. Okay, never mind. Viola is a lot... That made Viola a lot better in my book. Okay. So, I think we're, like I said, we're gonna wrap here. We finished out a couple chapters, made it through the weekend. I am still definitely enjoying this game a lot. I like the dungeons more than the in-between sections. And that first dungeon felt like there was a bit more complexity to it than the second one. I'm hoping that that is not a trend, but we'll have to see as it goes on. Because so far, that first section is my favorite part. I felt like the writing was the strongest, and I felt like the gameplay felt really good. I think as we get further in the game, I'm hoping it'll open up more. Like, it has the party menu option here, which makes me feel like you're going to be able to switch characters. And yeah, I think that's going to be what if I can pick my party, that's what I'm going to go for. But yeah, I think currently we're just getting forced into these exploratory sections as we kind of figure things out. We're probably going to end up with Imogen and one of the other girls as a doppelganger in each section, I'm guessing. And so if we get to pick those two other party members, that'd be preferable. If we don't, then I'm hoping that we don't get stuck with some of those parties again. Because I did end up liking Beatrice, but she needs some damage dealers with her to be functional. And that was kind of my problem. So, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.